the O-level exams in 2024 May, June, I got 5 A stars in biology, chemistry, physics, additional maths, and essential maths, and 1 A in ESL. I was an active participant in various math Olympiads and science competitions. I took part in the WIMO in Malaysia and IMO in England as my country's representative. So I showed the college all the certificates I got during my 2 years of O-level preparation. But these additional certificates are not mandatory or necessary, but can leave a strong impression on the college. You can also show them your IELTS results if you have one, but don't worry, even if you don't have these certificates, your O-level results are just fine. So, after finishing your O-levels, you might be wondering whether to choose A-levels, OSSD, or the foundation programs. And this chart shows the pathway to the medical universities in Hungary. And we have to know that Hungarian medical schools focus on how well you do in their entrance exams and the interview. So it is very important to focus on these entrance exams. They ask questions in biology, chemistry, physics, or maths, and in English, it as multiple choices. They are not too challenging like the Italy IMAT exams, but are not too easy either. So whether you have finished A-levels, OSSD, or foundation, you have to take part in these entrance exams. However, for University of Saget, applicants with GCE A2 levels may be exempted, which means they do not have to participate in the entrance examination if they achieve 3 grade A's in biology, chemistry, physics or mathematics, and in English language, of course. However, the predicted results of your A levels are only considered as a conditional acceptance. So most universities in Hungary requires you to pass their entrance examinations. Therefore, foundation programs are a shortcut to your medical dreams as they only last for around 9 months and they prepare you not only for the entrance exams, but also for your first year at the university. And this is why I want to recommend the pre-med program of McDaniel College to you. So, McDaniel College is a preparatory course for entrance exams in fields like here, medicine, dentistry, pharmacy, and even veterinary medicine. The main campus is in the United States, and it's an American accredited private institution, which means your certificate is recognized internationally. It also has a very high success rate, 90%, and a huge international student body. Actually, I am the first ever Burmese student at their college, and they're very surprised to see me. The pre-med program has English and German pre-medical tracks, and it's student-centered. There are student-centered classrooms, so like you have to give your efforts, put your effort into these classes to pass your entrance exams. These are the courses available for the pre-med foundations. It has 2-semester course, 1 semester and 3-semester extended pre-medical track. The tuition fees for 2-semester track costs 7,800 €700 for one semester. It's 7,400 euros. Sorry. For 3 semester, it's 11,970 euros. And this is the total tuition fees combined with the entrance processing fees. This is about the 2 semester pre-medical track, and this is the course that I'm attending. So it lasts for 9 months from September to May. And this is designed for students who are not very familiar with biology, chemistry, physics, and students who are weak in English. And they teaches you advanced biology, chemistry, and physics, which is not as easy as the O levels. And here is a very important information, which is the application deadline and the admission date. It starts in March 2025. And if you need a visa, you should apply. The deadline is July 15. And if you don't need a visa, it's August 15. I would like to recommend you the 2 semester track and uh not the 1 semester track, because like you can have more preparation time for the entrance exam if you are in 2 semester track, and you can get more familiar with the teachers. And yeah, in my opinion, 2 semester track is better than the intense 1 semester track. Okay, so this is the intensive course, which only lasts for 5 months. And these are designed for students who needs to refresh previous studies and have a good command of English. This is a very intensive course, and if you don't have the basic knowledges in chemistry, bio, and physics, you will have to catch up a lot. And so let's talk about the subjects that are taught in McDaniel College. It teaches biology, chemistry, physics, Hungarian, medical English, and general English. But if you get high marks in the assessment test for or have an English language certificate like IELTS, yeah, you get an exemption from joining the general English class. And in my case, I don't have to join the English class because I got a really high mark for the assessment test. And you can catch up on the lessons easily if you have background knowledge in science, like I said before. But I have met classmates who have never learned biology or chemistry before. Also, the classes can be online or hybrid and or on campus. So even if you can't come to Budapest, you can still learn from home. So I met Dr. John from Med Education Guild, and he gave me the contact of MedLink agency who recommended me the McDaniel College Budapest. And this is how I got support through their contacts. So thank you. I don't know what just happened. Wait. So I'm going to talk about why I chose Hungary specifically. Hungary is a country in the middle of Europe, and they speak Hungarian. I arrived in Hungary in November and attended the 1st semester online. Now I'm attending the 2nd semester on campus. If you ask me why Hungary of all countries, the main reasons are its safety. It's an English-speaking and budget-friendly country, also has a high student visa approval rate, although it may depend on your own circumstances. And lastly, it has foundation programs. My visa application process um, only took around 1 month, and I spent that time in Bangkok, Thailand, because we don't have a Hungary embassy in Myanmar. The process went smoothly, although I was kind of stressed and afraid of the visa rejection, but it didn't happen. Budapest is the capital city of Hungary. I'm 18, living alone, and it's very safe and convenient to live here. People usually mind their own business, but they're very friendly and helpful. They talk a lot, like Hungarians talk a lot. That's the first impression I got when I arrived here. So, also, Hungary is a very affordable choice compared to Germany, Italy, or England. And it's not the cheapest, but not too expensive either. And Poland is only slightly cheaper. Countries like Georgia and Bulgaria are cheaper, but uh, as far as I know, they don't have foundation programs. Living costs ranges from 600 euros to 900 euros per month. But if you rent a shared apartment with roommates, the rent will cost you only around 350 euros per month. But if you want to stay alone, it'll cost you 500 or 600 euros. And living expenses are cheaper in smaller cities, of course. And Hungarians use forints here, so you have to change euros to forints, and it's very easy to do that, so you don't need to worry about it. 400 forints is equal to 1 euro. So let me introduce you the four famous medical universities in Hungary, which you can join after finishing the pre-medical course in McDaniel. So the first one is the Semmelweis University, which is located in Budapest. You can also see the University of Debrecen, University of Szeged, and the University of Pest here. These are the world rankings of these four universities, which are all globally recognized. And you can see that these rankings are actually pretty good. And different websites have different rankings, and they varies from year to year. So yeah, the Semmelweis University in Budapest is the oldest and the most prestigious and often the highest ranking because it is located in the capital city. And it's also very competitive, and a lot of students who graduated from McDaniel applied to this university. The next one is the Debrecen Medical University, which is located in the second largest city of Hungary, and it's also very well respected because of its modern facilities and practical training. The other one is the Pest Medical University, and it has a very huge international student body, and it also has modern facilities. So the last one is the University of Szeged, which is located in the third largest city, and it's well known for its research opportunities and two Nobel Prize winners. And they also have a pre-medical program which ensures direct admission to the university if if the students complete it successfully. Like you have to get really good marks to get direct admission, which means you won't need to take the entrance exams if you attend its pre-medical program. But this is only for the University of Szeged. And yes, I actually have a Burmese friend attending the pre-med program there. So I want to talk about the tuition fees of these universities, and they ranges from 12,000 euros to 18,000 euros per year. It's a 6-year medical program. Uh, yes, you can see here. The medical program in Hungary lasts for 6 years. The first 2 years are pre-clinical studies, which means you only have to study and you won't need to join the practical site. But in year 3, 4, and 5, those are clinical. And the final year, year 6, is the internship and medical thesis, which means you have to do the internship. Yeah. You get an MD degree, Doctor of Medicine, when you graduate, and you have to pass the national licensing exam afterwards to work as a doctor in Hungary, or maybe you can also join other countries. But if you're willing to work in Hungary, you have to demonstrate your Hungarian language proficiency. So it is very important that you focus on the Hungarian classes in the pre-med and also the university. Actually, dentistry is a more competitive program here in Hungary because of its limited available seats. It's a 5-year program, and pharmacy is also a 5-year program. Nursing is only 3 years. So, what are the opportunities in after graduating Hungarian medical universities? So Hungarian medical degrees, the MD, is widely recognized, especially in the EU and WHO member countries. But of course, you will need to pass the local licensing exams, such as USMLE if you want to work in the United States, and PLUB if you want to work in the United Kingdom. But if you really pay attention to the curriculums in the when you're attending your medical university, they will provide the foundation required to succeed in licensing exams. So, yes. And you can also work in the hospitals, like which are um which has the connection with the university. Like yeah, for example, in Saget University, they have a lot of hospitals that are like um linked with the university. So yeah, you can directly join to those hospitals. And finally, to all aspiring doctors out there, remember that it's a long journey, but every step you take brings you closer to your dream. And stay focused, keep learning, and never lose sight of the impact you're gonna make